You know, sometimes I get lucky in life. And from my Patreon provider, Scott, I've gotten incredibly lucky. I've done so many unboxings from him that it's not even fair. It's ridiculous, in fact. But here's another really good one for you. In fact, it's another Holosun. This time, an HE512C gold dot. It's got, according to this, a 2 MOA dot and a 2 MOA dot and 65 MOA circle. Everything you're going to need is over here on the side. IP67 waterproofing. That is pretty cool to see. Shake awake and all this other cool stuff. Nice. Typical Holosun box. Pull off the outer paper cover without destroying it. Come on, there you go. Place that off to the side. And no surprise here, the beautiful, well-made Holosun plastic case. Got some foam on top, and then we have our owner's manual. And is it upside down? Yep, of course it's upside down again. Let's take a look at this real quick. And unfold. And that's everything you're going to need to know. Features, same that we saw. Anything else we need to know for right now? That's about it. I'll go through this more in depth by myself later, but you could pause and you can browse. Tool, removal tool for the base, and of course an adjuster for your windage and elevation. Looks to have an extra battery, and then the scope itself. And right off the bat, this kind of looks familiar, almost like I've been here before. What do you mean by that? I mean, and I'm going to pull it out for comparison's sake right now, Vortex UH1. I have this on my shelf, so I can grab it whenever I want. Pretty nice. Looks kind of similar, but you can see the Holosun is a lot smaller. Drastically, in fact. It's not that much shorter, but the overall profile of it seems to be significantly smaller, especially on the height. If I match these two up to the height, you can see the difference there. Again, the UH1 is designed probably more for an AR optic. This is designed for a little bit of everything. Note you cannot take off the base on this red dot, so as far as making it higher or lower, you're going to need a spacer to bring it up. You can't bring it any farther down. Height seems pretty good. I'm sure it'd be fine in most firearms. So this is not a quick release for, well, the mount. This is a quick release for the battery, and you know what? I'm not going to futz with that and break it. Not spring-loaded, but overall, this thing actually looks really nice. And you know what? I've never used a gold dot before, so I'm very excited to see how this looks, as I'm sure all of you are as well. And there you have it, a gold dot. I've never used a gold dot before. And for me playing around with this in my apartment, I have to say, I really like it. Now, let's check out the function of holding the down button down, down button down, duh, for 3 seconds to change the reticle. 3, oh, there you go. Beautiful little 2 MOA dot. Don't try using that in a close environment because you're going to lose it. And hold down for another 3 seconds and just the ring. 3 more seconds. And we have it right back. Fantastic. So, shutting it off, both buttons at the same time. No more reticle. And I gotta say, there is very little warping through the glass so far, and that's a good sign. Let's see if we can get any sort of tinting on the glass. It's hard to see, but it's very, very, very minor green. Not anywhere near as high as you'd find on some Trigicons, and that's a win, because I don't like tinted glass. Another win, as opposed to the Spark AR, look at the size of that window. It is fantastic. Very small border around it. Would I worry about dropping this and having it crack the glass? Maybe, but Holosun apparently has a really good warranty, so I wouldn't be overly concerned about it. One thing I do like about it, it's enclosed on both the front and the rear, so you don't have to worry about getting any water egress inside there and damaging it. And it being IP67 waterproof, this thing could probably get submerged for quite some time and not have any problems. It feels really good in hand. There is your elevation adjustment, and there is your windage adjustment. Feels really good in hand, not overly heavy. On par with some of the similarly sized reflexes and red dots in this category. I am very excited to run this because I've never run a gold dot before, and to my eye, it looks fantastic. I'm genuinely excited to get this on because Scott might not be getting this back. Anyway, I'm joking. Of course, Scott's going to get this back. But if this works as well as it seems to work right now in my hands, I might give up my UH1 for something like this. And that's saying something because I really like the UH1. Still not as much as the XPS 2-2, but I bartered that for a really nice bidet from my brother. So, c'est la vie. Scott, thank you very much for sending this over. I am going to enjoy this one thoroughly. And thank you all very much for watching. See you again next time.